The record of Arsenal. Now I'm checking the record of Arsenal, looking how good Arsenal like Arsenal it is this season. Now Arsenal has been really exceptional. At least Arsenal so far so good is like Arsenal has lost 3 matches and have drawn 2 games. Like this is the best record Arsenal could ever get. You see this squad of Arsenal, this is the best squad Arsenal could ever get this time around. Now in the first match the Arsenal played this season, they played against Manchester United and they won Manchester United 1-0. Now they also played against Leeds, which I made the previous video. They beat Leeds 5-0. Now they played against Liverpool and they lost to Liverpool 1-0. I think that is the first loss Arsenal lost this season. Now after then they started their another unbeaten run again, which they played against Nottingham Forest 3-0. They played against Atletico Club in the Champions League and Atletico Club in the Champions League 2-0. They played Arsenal play against Manchester City and that is their first draw. That is their ever first draw. Now they also played against Port Vale, which is 2-0. They played against Newcastle again. They scored, they win 2-1. Arsenal played against Olympiacos 2-0. Play against West Ham again, that is 2-0. Now they also played against Fulham, it was 1-0. This is the best unbeaten run Arsenal could ever get. Now they also play against Atletico Club that beat, that time Atletico Madrid beat Real Madrid. They beat Real Madrid mercilessly, but Arsenal stepped forward to beat Atletico Club 4-0. Then again, Arsenal played against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, that was the first nightmare of Liverpool this season. I said Crystal Palace was the first nightmare of Liverpool this season, and then they beat Crystal Palace 1-0. It never end for there. They go ahead to beat Brighton 2-0. They also go to beat Burnley 2-0. Slavia Prague 3-0. Then they now draw again with Sunderland. Sunderland that will just come back from relegation. They draw with Sunderland, which is 2-2. Now, that is their first draw in the Premier League. Now, throughout their game, that is their first draw and their second draw. Now, another one, they played against Tottenham 4-1. Arsenal also played against Bayern Munich. This is very insane because as of that time, they played against Bayern Munich. Don't forget, Bayern Munich was still in their long unbeaten race because they actually draw. When Arsenal draw, that is when Bayern Munich actually draws it. Bayern Munich draw against Union Berlin. That is their first draw in the in the German Bundesliga. That is their first draw for Bayern Munich. And then Arsenal draw, now beating them. That is their first, I think that is their ever first defeat this season against Bayern Munich. Arsenal beat them 3-1. And now their second draw was against Chelsea. Their third draw was against Chelsea. Now Arsenal played against Brentford, winning Brentford 2-0. Now Aston Villa, this is their second loss this season. Aston Villa played against Arsenal. Now they also played against Club Brugge 3-0, Wolves 2-1. They played against Everton 1-0. Arsenal played against Crystal Palace again. This time around, Crystal Palace draw with them 1-1, and then they have the penalty to actually equalize and win 8-7 in the penalty. Now Arsenal played again against Brighton 2-1. Against Aston Villa 4-1. Then Arsenal go ahead to play against Bournemouth 3-2. Played against Liverpool, they draw again. Don't forget, the first leg against Liverpool actually beat them 1-0. Now the second leg they draw. Now Arsenal played against Portsmouth 4-1. Chelsea, Arsenal beat them 3-2, which is in the Carabao Cup, of which their second leg is going to be on the 3rd of February. That is going to be their third leg. Arsenal played against Nottingham Forest, which actually one of the most what actually set them back after drawing with Nottingham Forest. Now don't forget this one happens in the Premier League. After drawing with Nottingham Forest, Manchester United now go ahead to actually beat them. They have they have injured Arsenal in a big time, but still Arsenal is still at the top of the table. That is good for them. Now Arsenal played against Inter Milan 3-1. Arsenal played against Manchester United and Manchester United beating them. I think that is their third loss this season. Arsenal played against Carabao Cup, which they poured everything Manchester United did to them. They poured it on Carabao Cup. And then lastly, they played against Leeds United, beating Leeds 4-0. Incredible start for Arsenal this season. What a brilliant start for Arsenal season. So let me know what you think about this start, and if you could ever see this kind of record, if you could ever see this fine kind of record this season? Let me know in the comment section. Just drop those this kind of record this season. No, I'm not talking about all last season. So which means that Arsenal has really created this something this season. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to follow me. Remember, it is only us that can help us to become us. When you become us, the world will respect us, and that is my 2 cents. I go like